Doing a little dive on the last day of October. It's definitely been an interesting beginning of the season for diving. Didn't have the usual storm, so a lot of the kelp has really stayed. And just in this footage, you can see it's late October, but most of the kelp fronds are still intact. Tons of little fish still enjoying the cover and shelter. But with that does come the difficulty of not seeing the beautiful rocks and crustaceans and all the coral and sponges and barnacles. But that's okay, because at least the visibility is clear and you can see more than 5 feet in front of you. Not quite sure what that perch is doing, kind of floating around sideways, but it's their choice. Start seeing this big school of Shinner perch swerving around. I don't quite get why they're so small in this area. I remember seeing Shinner perch much bigger in British Columbia, but the ones here in Washington, my area, are very small. End up hitting the bottom and just chilling. You can see this really dumb rockfish very slowly approaching me. Definitely not the most maneuverable fish, nor the brightest, but I guess they are spiky. As I end up running out of my breath, start going up and I spook them out. It's always fun to find a little ball of bait fish trapped in the, well, not really trapped, but definitely segregated and cut up inside one of these pockets of kelp. And the kelp is definitely harboring lots and lots of fish, except for good luck finding them, unless they come find you. I keep waiting because I know that one's going to be back. And just like clockwork, they reappear. Little male greenling. And as I start panning over, I realize there's actually a little lingcod sitting down there. You can kind of see by the kelp there on the very bottom. Not very big, but still nice to see lingcod in this area, especially with how heavily they're fished. You have to tell he's alert, so I see if I can move him around with my fin. He ended up kind of darting out. And the other unfortunate part of diving on the last day of October is that the crab season hasn't opened yet. So I unfortunately get to see this big lumbering tank. And all I get to do is look at them, maybe play around with them a little bit, but can't keep them. See, he's very excited. His little mouthpiece is moving around. And as the night started kind of getting into full swing, because the sun just sets now, I ended up finding this beautiful little school of juvenile herring. You can see them feeding. All the little snot in the water column that's illuminated by the light. That's all their food. And that's how it feels like to be a little herring, swimming through food. And it's quite interesting because I started seeing a lot more rockfish coming out after the dark. It must be hide in the crevices during the daytime and then come out during the night as it starts to turn, finding little fish to feed. This is a beautiful little black or blue rockfish. And I was hanging down there, I realized that, man, it's really challenging to get these fish to come stick when you have a light on. They definitely can tell that the light is something strange. And here's a brown rockfish that's very much agitated now by the light. You can see it raising his dorsal fin. There's a couple more black and blue rockfish down below.